It's, I mean, impossible for us to know what's going to happen when you talk to your spouse and you let them know, hey, you can't use this attorney or we can't do this. But the main thing is it's a conflict of interest. There's no way for one attorney to represent both parties. You can't be speaking out of two sides of your mouth. You can't provide advice to one party and then go provide advice to the other party. In a divorce case, the only time that there can be a neutral person who is providing services to both parties would be a mediator. And that mediator cannot give advice. That mediator that is there to facilitate an agreement when hopefully both parties have attorneys to assist them with advice and assist them in getting an agreement. So I think the best way to approach your spouse, if they're worried about, well, I thought that the attorney could represent both of us. One of the things is that the attorney that one spouse hires, while they cannot provide advice to the other person, if there is an agreement, you want to make sure that when you're hiring an attorney, you're hiring somebody, an attorney who's listening to the desires and wants that you and your spouse are trying to get, and have an agreement drafted based upon that, but also listen to your attorney's advice on maybe this isn't the best way to implement that. Maybe we make this change and pivot here or pivot there to make sure that it's going to last for both of you in the future.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the points that a spouse can make to the other about hiring an attorney is that it's in everybody's best interest for everybody to be protected so that nobody feels as if there was undue influence or somebody was manipulating a situation. The other party can always hire an attorney either to represent them throughout the divorce, or they can even hire an attorney just to review the final documents to make sure that what was discussed is what's actually represented in the final decree that would become the order of the parties. So there's lots of ways to go about it in a way that doesn't say, I'm hiring an attorney because we're going to start fighting to the death. But each party does need to have adequate advice and protection so that there's not a problem on the back end again.